What is up everyone, Movie Worm back again with another review, and this is going to be for the 2023 film Rise of the Footsoldier Vengeance, and this is directed by Nick Nevin and stars Craig Fairbrass. This tells the story of Pat Tate, seeking revenge on a friend after he is killed, and will stop at nothing until his vengeance has been fulfilled. Now I say this on literally every Rise of the Footsoldier movie review that I do, but I can't quite believe I'm sitting here reviewing another one of these. I never in my wildest dreams thought that we'd get a Rise of the Footsoldier sequel, and here we are 5 sequels later, or I must say prequels, most of them anyway. And there's just something weirdly enjoyable about Craig Fairbrass beating the shit out of people, and it always gets me genuinely excited to see another one of these. So I was all for another entry into this franchise, I'm not gonna lie. So what did I think of Rise of the Footsoldier Vengeance? Let's find out. And although I'm kind of lost in the timeline where we are now, I'm happy to see Nick Nevin pick this franchise back up, because even though Marbella, I don't think it's as bad as some people make out. It was a little bit too comedic for me. But Nick Nevin has put a more serious approach back into things, like how the franchise started with Origins, and I'm glad to say that he's carried this trend on here, and I feel like this is how the franchise should be. And it's nice to see good production value here going into these movies. With 2, 3 and 4, they were kind of straight to VOD, and no disrespect to them films, but I just think Origins and this just look way better visually, and I'm willing to bet, I couldn't find this online, but I'm willing to bet there was a little bit more budget going into these, so it's good to see that the movie studios trust this franchise still, and so it should, because this has got such a big following in the UK now, and I am one of them followers. But the main draw here, of course, is Craig Fairbrass, and this franchise has always had fun characters really, like Tony Tucker and Craig Rolfe. But Craig Fairbrass in that first movie, even though he wasn't the lead actor, or the lead character should I say, as Pat Tate, he definitely stole the show, and his character has just evolved from there. He's this no-nonsense, mean-spirited, hard-ass motherfucker really, and you just don't mess with the guy. But what I like about Craig Fairbrass in this role is he's just got this command and screen presence. You can't blink when he's on the screen. And for me, the guy is just an absolutely phenomenal actor. Now, you are getting more of the same with Pat Tate here. However, he is hell-bent on revenge in this one, and he's going to stop at absolutely nothing to get a bit of payback there. Hence the movie title, Vengeance. This is a revenge flick. But what I liked about this one is, even though you know he's a really bad person, you're kind of on his side in this one. He's this crazed maniac that you sort of attach yourself to and actually want to succeed. I don't think many movies can do that, where you're on the side of the villain, because it's definitely usually the hero, but he's up against some questionably worse people here.
I will find out who did this, and when I do, I'm going to bathe in their blood.
And if that's what you like from the character, you're going to be happy here. The guy's just walking around, bashing people to bits, threatening everyone, and dropping the C-bomb every 2 minutes. I mean, I don't think anyone can drop the C word like Craig Fairbrass. I don't really want to swear on the channel and say that, but you all know what I'm talking about if you've seen these movies. And if I met the guy, I think I'd just say, yeah, please just call me a C-U-N-T. Thank you very much. My life is fulfilled now. You're also going to see a lot of awesome action in this one, and plenty of cool explosions. This movie is definitely more action-packed than a lot of the ones that came before it. And there's lots of insane, wacky characters along the way. Some very sinister characters as well. What I'm trying to say is, this movie is never dull or boring. There's always something happening and moving the story along, even if it is just a very simple story. But you're never really bored. You know, there's always something to offer here. And I liked how there was a few twists and turns within the story along the way as well. I like how Nick Nevin introduced a sense of mystery around the story as well. There's this certain character who pops up here and there, especially when something's just gone down, and you don't quite know where it is with the camera work and stuff. You're just kind of seeing a side view or a shadow or the back of this person. And I like when movies do that. They give you a sense of mystery. They dangle something in front of you, knowing you need to get to the end to find out who this person is. It's not exactly a whodunit. You're just wondering what's going on here with this character, and I really like that about this one. I don't think the franchise has done that before. Now, there is some slightly off performances here with some of the side characters in this movie. I do feel like that's been a thing with the entire franchise at times, so it is kind of expected a little bit there. But what I will say is it's drastically improved across the board compared to some of the other movies. Look, if you're a Rise of the Footsoldier fan, you are going to enjoy this movie. I feel if you're a fan of the characters, the usual story you get, this is for you. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a very, very simple story. It doesn't bring anything massively new to the table, apart from a few things here and there. It just follows a very simple structure. And I don't think the franchise is stale at all, because I still enjoyed this movie. But if they do another one, I would really like a new direction if they could do that, if that was possible. Just to see where we could go, because we've had a few of these now, and I think you've got to keep reinventing yourself, but this entry was perfectly fine. I'm just going to go ahead and rate this movie now. I'm going to give Rise of the Footsoldier Vengeance a 7 out of 10. This was a very easily digestible British gangster movie, and definitely one of the better movies in the Rise of the Footsoldier franchise. And I just want to say big thanks to Nick Nevin for getting the franchise back on track there with Origins and this one. Okay guys, at the end of these reviews I always like to leave a little fun fact. Now, I couldn't really find too many fun facts with this movie. However, I'm just going to go off my personal story, and this is really, really embarrassing for me, but it happened. I done a trailer reaction for this film, but I have since deleted it because I got it totally wrong. But I looked on Letterboxd there, and it said that Craig Fairbrass is getting revenge from Tony Tucker and Craig Rolfe, and he survived the whole incident. Like, they changed the course of history. And I went into that trailer reaction thinking that's what the story was. I can't believe I kind of fell for that, but what were Letterboxd playing at? Putting that in the summary. So in future, I'm going to go to IMDb for films that are in early production or whatever, or aren't out yet, to get the synopsis, because Letterboxd kind of just seems to write its own thing, but silly me for believing that. Okay guys, I hope you all enjoyed this review. Don't forget to check out my other Rise of the Footsoldier reviews in the link down below in the description. And if this is your sort of thing, or you like movies, please give this video a like and subscribe to this channel. It would really help me out. Thanks so much guys. Take it all easy, and I'll see you all in the next video.